Hello, everybody. This is War Doctor coming to you with the beginnings here of Operation Iron Condor, where I will be playing the Soviets. Um, Before we get started, I've highlighted where I'm hitting Flak 88 this turn. I did want to say a word about how we've changed the rules a bit for this scenario. So we have a slightly modified version now, which I will be linking to in this video and probably the first video, which I'll film after this, where I will outline the rule change. And it's a pretty simple one, but we think will lessen the probability of Soviet players in the future, or US players for that matter, pulling the trick of, which we've seen now twice, of emptying Buenos Aires as the Soviet player and fording up here. And what we've done instead is loosen the restriction of when the border attack only rule expires. There are three conditions. You meet any one of them, and for the rest of the game, we no longer will have border attacks. Condition one is the Soviets possessing Chile. Condition two is the U.S. abandoning A-43, leaving no naval units in there at the end of their turn. And you might have guessed it, condition three is the Soviets not having any naval units at the end of any of their turns on A-45. And once that happens, for the rest of the game, the border attack rule lapses. That's the only change other than that. So those of you that have been following along these scenarios, you won't see much of a difference in terms of how the game proceeds or the setup that we've got here. But hopefully it'll make for an interesting, different competition between the Soviets and the US, and a bit more attentiveness to the balance of power here. So that's what we're hoping, and I'm excited to get started. So I'm going to film here in just a minute. I've got everything planned, and we will see what the dice wills for us this evening. War Doctor signing off.